Ever wondered what the toughest jobs in the world are? You know, the kind of work that makes you appreciate a nice air-conditioned office? The kind of jobs most folks wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole? Well, today we're diving headfirst into the nitty-gritty, the rough and tumble, the downright demanding lives of the men and women who do those jobs. We're talking about the unsung heroes, the backbone of our society, the ones who keep things moving even when it's tough, dirty, and, well, let's just say it, smelly. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to get our hands dirty. We're going on a journey to explore 6 of the most challenging and demanding professions out there. You know, we take it for granted, right? Taking out the trash, just another chore on the to-do list. But have you ever stopped to think about the folks who haul that trash away? Garbage collectors, sanitation workers, trash men, whatever you call them? These folks are the unsung heroes of hygiene. They're out there before the crack of dawn, rain or shine, dealing with our refuse. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. We're talking about mountains of garbage, overflowing dumpsters, and stuff that would make your nose hairs curl. These guys and gals are exposed to hazardous materials, everything from broken glass and rusty nails to who knows what lurking in those overflowing bags. And the smell? Let's just say it's not Chanel No. 5. But here's the thing, garbage collectors are essential. Without them, our cities would be buried in trash. They keep our streets clean, our neighborhoods livable, and our planet a little bit healthier. So next time you see a garbage truck, give those folks a wave. They deserve our respect, our admiration, and maybe a whole lot of air freshener. Out of sight, out of mind, right? That's what most of us think about the sewer system. But someone's got to make sure that system keeps working, and that someone is a sewer inspector. Now, I've done some dirty jobs in my time, but crawling through sewers? That takes a special kind of person. We're talking about navigating dark, narrow tunnels, often filled with who knows what. Imagine wading through sewage, dodging rats the size of small dogs, and dealing with a stench that would knock you off your feet. It's not glamorous, folks, but it's gotta be done. Sewer inspectors are responsible for identifying leaks, clogs, and other potential hazards. Their work prevents backups, protects public health, and ensures that, well, our waste goes where it's supposed to go. These are the unsung heroes of sanitation, the guardians of the underground, the ones who keep our cities flowing smoothly. So the next time you flush, spare a thought for the brave souls who make sure it goes down without a hitch. They might not have the most glamorous job, but it's an essential one. When you think about tough jobs, oil rig work has got to be right up there. We're talking about long hours, harsh conditions, and the ever-present danger of working with highly flammable materials. These roughnecks, as they're called, work tirelessly, often weeks or months at a time, on rigs located miles offshore or in remote, inhospitable locations. They brave scorching heat, bone-chilling cold, and everything in between. And the work itself? It's physically demanding, requiring strength, stamina, and nerves of steel. They operate heavy machinery, wrestle with massive pipes, and work at dizzying heights. Oil rig work is not for the faint of heart. It's a demanding, dangerous profession that requires a special breed of worker. But these men and women are driven by a sense of purpose, knowing that their work helps power our world. They're the unsung heroes of energy production, the ones who keep the lights on and the engines running. So next time you fill up your tank, take a moment to appreciate the sacrifices made by the roughnecks who made it possible. Chapter 4. Hazmat Diver. Diving into danger. Ever wonder who cleans up toxic waste? Or repairs underwater pipelines and contaminated water? Meet the hazmat diver, a job that takes the term dirty job to a whole new level. Imagine suiting up in a bulky, restrictive diving suit knowing that the water you're about to enter is a toxic soup of hazardous materials. It's a claustrophobic, dangerous environment where visibility is often limited to just a few feet. Hazmat divers work in complete darkness, their only lifeline a tether connected to the surface. They rely on their training, their equipment, and their nerves of steel to navigate treacherous conditions and complete their missions. They're the unseen heroes of environmental cleanup, the ones who risk their lives to protect our waterways and ecosystems. They deal with the dangerous consequences of industrial accidents, natural disasters, and human negligence. It's a job that requires a unique combination of physical and mental toughness, a willingness to face the unknown, and a deep commitment to protecting our planet. So the next time you enjoy a glass of clean water, raise a toast to the hazmat divers who help make it possible. Chapter 5. Slaughterhouse Worker Facing a Harsh Reality. Now this one's tough to talk about, but it's a reality of our food chain. Slaughterhouse workers have one of the most demanding and, let's be honest, emotionally challenging jobs out there. It's physically demanding, fast-paced work that requires precision and efficiency. They work in close quarters, often in hot, humid environments, surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of the slaughtering process. Slaughterhouse workers deal with the reality of life and death every single day. It's not easy work, and it's certainly not for everyone. But these workers are often unseen and underappreciated. They play a vital role in our food supply chain, ensuring that meat and poultry products reach our tables. It's a job that requires a certain level of detachment, a strong stomach, and a deep respect for the animals they work with. It's a tough conversation to have, but it's important to acknowledge the difficult work these men and women do. Chapter 6. Disaster Recovery Worker. Rebuilding lives brick by brick. When disaster strikes, when hurricanes level cities, when wildfires rage, when earthquakes shake the ground beneath our feet, it's the disaster recovery workers who are on the front lines. They're the ones who rush in when everyone else is fleeing. They work tirelessly, often under dangerous and chaotic conditions, to rescue survivors, provide aid, and begin the long process of rebuilding shattered communities. From clearing debris and restoring power to providing medical care and emotional support, disaster recovery workers are the embodiment of compassion and resilience. They witness firsthand the devastating impact of these events, yet they continue to show up day after day, driven by a deep sense of purpose and a commitment to helping others. They are the unsung heroes of hope, the beacons of light in the darkest of times. They remind us that even in the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit endures. So the next time you see a disaster recovery worker, thank them for their service. They are a testament to the very best of humanity. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the lives of just a few of the toughest jobs in the world. These aren't the kind of jobs that get a lot of glory, but they're essential nonetheless. These jobs require a unique combination of physical and mental toughness, as well as a strong sense of dedication and purpose. They demand resilience, courage, and a willingness to get your hands dirty, literally and figuratively. Could you handle one of these tough jobs? Next time you're grumbling about your own work, take a moment to appreciate the men and women who tackle these challenges head-on, day in and day out. They're the unsung heroes who keep our world running.